What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. All right, so I want to talk about the Denver Nuggets. The NBA playoffs has just gotten started, and it's going to be critical for 5 specific teams in the NBA that I want to touch on, and Denver being the first. It's been a few years now since they've won a title, and with the firing of their GM and their coach, a lot of pressure is on Nikola Jokic. There's rumors that he may end up going to a different team. Maybe and when we get to the summer, he'll play with his boy Luka over in LA. They've got the means. They're a type of team you could see make a trade to make that happen, and Luka and Nikola Jokic, they're cool with each other. Also, right now, it's kind of wide open. The number 1 team in the West being the Oklahoma City Thunder, they haven't been to a conference finals, let alone a finals. The main team that seems like they're the team to beat is the Boston Celtics, and I'll get into them later. But for Nikola Jokic, this is a moment in history for him. He's probably not going to win league MVP because the narrative is all around Shea getting the MVP. His team is far and away the best team. He's got the best record. Although Nikola Jokic's numbers say he's the best player in the world. If he were to get the league MVP, I personally wouldn't have any problem with it. But the way narratives go, there's a little bit of voter fatigue for Nikola Jokic. Shea will probably get it. But for Denver, if Nikola can help Russell Westbrook get a championship, if he can work with Jamal Murray and get his guys to rally around him, and for a coach that hasn't been a head coach in this role to be able to help lead this opportunity, this could be huge. So we'll see what actually happens as this develops, but I think they got a real opportunity. They're going to be at home in the first round. By the time they get to the second round, however, they're going to have to go on the road. But they got the pedigree, they got the player, and I'll get more into it as the playoffs continue. But watch out for the Denver Nuggets, as they're one of the 5 teams that's got a real shot to win a championship. And Nikola Jokic, this could put him in top 10 all-time status if he were to win a championship off his coach being fired at the end of the season. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.